Yo, 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 yo. How we doing, boys? Glazers out. Is it actually happening? Carlos, that was an amazing game, brother. I watched the first half on Fox, and I watched the second half on Telemundo. And let me tell you, 100% better commentary on Telemundo. They went crazy for a Cho save. Crazy. You sold the Antony's? Nope. Haven't touched them yet. I sold one the other day so we could have more to invest with. Where's Akadam at? I have no idea. Absolute nonsense. They did have a Flash SBC. We ended up selling some of our libs for the Flash SBC. You need to listen to the TVS Seco one. Dude, it's a whole nother form of football when you listen to Mexican commentators. You'll never want to go back. the amount of times you're like, Raul Jimenez! Por qué? Por qué? The one where he had, he was at the top of the box, he turned, took on the defender, went to his left, and then just mistouched the ball. Went right to the keeper. Who do I want to win in the World Cup? United States. But if United States gets knocked out, Brazil, I think, has the best chance of winning. Aberdeen, what's up, buddy? I can reply to my comment on Matt HD Gamer's video on why EA is trash. What did he say, or what did you say, too? By the way, too, I have a bunch of duplicates. We sold a bunch of libs today for some good coins at the Flash SBC. Now I just want to get rid of them. So I'm just listing up everything for 300. Because I want to do some 80 plus double upgrades today. And I want to do some silver rare and still some silver common investing before Thursday. But before we get into it, dudes, today is my last stream until Sunday, most likely. You might get an IRL one from me one of these upcoming days, but I'll be out of town. I'm leaving tomorrow. I have a half a day at work, and then I'm going to be gone. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and most likely most of Saturday. So 4 days. We're going to try to get a TikTok and a YouTube short or two recorded, but I don't even know if we'll have that. Tomorrow will be the investment video, though. We're doing the Black Friday investment video for tomorrow. So if you aren't club stocked yet, you're still wondering what you should pick up, we're going to do that. Yeah, if you guys want some libs, I'm listing them at min price. And the radio commentary, oh yeah, radio commentary is always better, for sure. We need to see the Plistic Gritty at the World Cup. Dude, on my bed right now, I don't know if you can see that behind me. I have, like, 30 different kits laid out. I'm in the process of, like, looking at my kit collection to see what we all have. I'm, Carlos. Look away, buddy. Look away. I don't have a Mexico kit. If you want to send me a Mexico kit, brother, I would love to rock it, but I had to put on the kit of my brothers. My Polish brothers. Tomorrow, Sander. Argentina had the best chance of winning, too. So, what's interesting with Argentina losing and Mexico and Poland tying is that opens up the door for a bunch of things to happen. One, now Mexico has to go try hard their last 2 games, because if they lose even one of them, they're done. So, they are in a very crappy situation. And then Mexico and Poland are in the situation where what maybe would have been play for a draw is now versus each other. What would have been played for a draw was now they really need to be one of the ones to win that game. So a draw gives them each 1 point. Saudi has 3. Argentina has 0. That's going to be a crazy rest of the schedule. Have you got that sweet? We got I think it's getting washed right now. We have the I'm colorblind. I don't know what color it is. I have I think it's blue, right? Blue Swedish kit. No. It's yellow with, I think, blue stripes. I don't know. It was back in like 2014. I don't think you remember, but when the groups were announced, I told you Saudi would be the underdogs. Saudi? I did more research on Saudi. So, if you look at the Asian teams, when they would have their competitions against each other, Saudi was put in the harder group of the two. And it seems like they won their group. So yeah, they might be one of the best Asian teams in the tournament. I think if we're looking for other upsets I think might happen. Keep your eye on Group E. Group E has Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. I think a lot of people think Spain and Germany are getting out. Potentially Japan fighting for that second spot. I think Costa Rica is going to beat Japan. I think Costa Rica is going to give Spain a challenge and lose to Germany. So you could see Costa Rica walking out 4 points in that group. Can you even see color, or you just see black and white? I'm red-green colorblind. So the best way I describe it is if you would take a color wheel, I can see the colors. It's just colors that are close to each other on the color wheel kind of blend in for me. So it's harder to tell things apart. I sold all my position modifiers at 1.7, 1.8. How much money did you make, buddy? GG. How many silvers are in your club? We're at 4,600 players. We're getting close to 5K. Unpopular opinion, Portugal won't make it out of the group. Dude, I feel so sorry for the Ronaldo supporters who... He's no longer at United, and they're looking at the World Cup as his last one. He's going to go off, and I personally don't think he's going to have a great World Cup. I hope he proves me wrong. I really hope he does, but I think he's going to play the same way he does in League. Doing any trading with position modifiers, you could probably snipe them or win them on bid. 82 times 20 share play? Yeah, if you want to send it over, buddy. What do you think they'll go back down? I don't know. So, an interesting thing happened with the price. And I don't know if it's because of this reason, but I feel like it plays a part into it. So, when we didn't know if it would come back or not, you know how they would have it where it was like, it's going away in 2 days, it's repeatable once every day, or 5 times every single day. You kind of have a habit of seeing the price fluctuation going back and forth. Typically, when it would expire and it would come back, it would cause the prices to go down a little bit. But what my hypothesis is because they now officially showed it's going to be here for like 120 something days, showing they've essentially given up on it, people think that in the long term that might cause them to start rising. Because you know it's not going to go away. You know it's going to continue to be there. Yeah, I think a lot of people want a Messi Ronaldo final. I don't think it's going to happen. I sold 750 for 1K last week. See, I'm not too upset. I sold a lot of mine at 900, 950, and I had over 2,000. But I put those into shadows and made a lot more money off the shadows, so I'm not tripping. I want to pack Nkunku tradable. Hey, aren't you guys super excited about Weekend League? Aren't you super excited to have a sweaty Weekend League over the holiday season and literally be able to play for a gold player pack or a gold player pick? Dude, I can't wait. I don't know if you guys have tried this player before. Gold Sergio Busquets. Woo! Great card. Would love him first owner. Messi and Pulisic final. Might as well start trading with them. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you've watched our video on it, right, Apollo? The one we made like a couple weeks ago on position modifiers. If you guys want to trade with them or lazy list them and pick them up under the buy now, you can essentially just keep doing that for the rest of the year no matter what the price is. However, if you truly do think they're going to get back down to like under 1,000, and close to 700 again, I would maybe be a little hesitant right now with the prices unless you're sitting on a ton of coins. Because if you're starting to dollar cost average a lot of those and you're putting a lot of coins into them and they keep dropping, you're going to need a lot more to get that average price down. Especially if you're trying to get rid of the coins quicker, but if you're putting coins into them without really having a certain date you need them back by, you should be good. Position modifiers were 1,700 last time I checked. Are you going unassigned with the libs? I was, and now we're getting rid of them because I still need a club stock, silver rares and stuff. Remember I said trust me on Nabry to put one in the club? I didn't even tell you, but I got Zidane out of my icon pack. GG, man. $1,700 within 12 minutes. I know, I just was wondering if they'd go down. I have summer to carry now. I don't want to wait till Black Friday. I feel like, too, this could be another reason. I feel like content's a little dead right now. Once we get back to having promos, people opening packs, they're common, so I feel like they're going to be a lot more... Yo! Bro, that is a beautiful card. He's overpriced a little bit. But if you have untradeable fodder, how long do we have to do it? 5 days. Okay. I might get them done when I'm out of town. Because I'll need something to do when I'm not selling stuff for Black Friday. And I need to start putting some Serie A players into the team. Right now I have Campos as a placeholder. I brought Arnautovic back in and Posh back in as a placeholder. But once we get Marquinhos back in, I'm thinking I might put Cancelo to left back again. Put Capdeville on the bench just because he doesn't give people chem. And then we bring in... Bring in that new Quadrado card. Or do we get rid of Anthony and play Quadrado at right mid? And then get Hakimi at right back for Marquinhos and Neymar? Thoughts on that? Because if we did Marquinhos at center back, Ederson in goal, Cancelo left back, Hakimi right back, Quadrado right mid, Serie A striker, Donnarumma would be better, Kim? We can figure it out, yeah. I like him at right back. Yeah, I'd want to play him at right back. No, but the reason I say is my team's way too attacking. So a Quadrado, even if we played him at right mid, would give us a little bit more defensive support. We could play him at like the CDM spotting game. You know where one of the strikers is? I find myself 100K worth of them tonight to do some quick flipping for profit. I haven't done an 83 plus PP yet, I don't think. Take that back about Campos. Why would I have that Mexican goalkeeper in goal, Carlos, when there is only one Mexican goalkeeper people should be rocking in their teams right now? One man. Roster goal check. Goals are going up. Games are going up. Goals per game is not going up at the right rate because we're doing 2 wins in Foot Champs and then losing the next 28. Or I guess not losing the next 28. We are only getting 2 wins each week. So it's going to start being more infinite games than goals unless I do some squad battles. But he's still scoring. He's scoring about a goal a game. Actually, take that back. Probably a goal and a half. When those silvers go up and why? I have 60 cards of them, but still don't get why they would rise. So, for example, today, we had a flash SBC at halftime of the French game. It sent a lot of the same nation silvers to the moon, including silver rares. I sold my Argentina cards that were libbed for decent profit. Or not decent profit, decent price. I undercut a lot of stuff, though, because I was trying to get rid of it. I don't know exactly what it went to, but low end, I was selling stuff for like 700. So same thing would apply with Black Friday, and we'll make the video for tomorrow, so that will explain it a lot better than I can right now. But you'll have different requirements for flash SBCs that come out, and because of those flash SBCs, if it's a good pack at the end, people will pay outrageous prices for stuff since they don't have it in their club, and they only have a limited time to do it. So it causes the prices to go up even more. If you haven't done the Prime Gaming Pack, you need to. I packed Mbappe. I don't have the Prime Gaming Pack. Who is Stewart? Hold on. Luis. Who is Stewart? Ross Stewart? The Loch Ness Drugba? Can someone tell Luis who Ross Stewart is? Unbelievable, man. You don't know the best striker in the world outside of Giroud. That's crazy. I was committed to it, but then got uncommitted. Yeah, we have almost 5,000 cards in our club. We have so many silvers and silver rares. The Scottish Pele. Yeah, his nickname's the Loch Ness Drugba because he's from Scotland. Campos is on the commentary booth. Oh, is he? He's not a great commentator, but the other two are with him. Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know if you guys listen to the American commentators, because I don't know what channels you're watching the games on, but Fox had Landon Donovan doing the... I don't know if it was the England match it was for or the Qatar game. I think it was the England one. And it was really awkward because it was Landon Donovan and whoever he was working with. And the guy kept making comments expecting Landon Donovan to say something. And then Landon just kind of like sat there quiet and let the dude talk. And then he'd have a comment like once every like 5 minutes. My club value is too low. Any tips? If there's a specific card type you haven't gone for yet, focus on that rather than the ones you already have. Today there was such a... I was bidding 150 for silvers because they were selling for 200, so not much competition, but there was someone outbidding my silvers for 200 while you can buy them for the same price. Was the market saying that all silvers are 200 coins, or was that individual card at 200 by now later in the hour? Because some people will either overbid not knowing, or that card had more value than just the market. The mumbo word count is broke. How's it broke? All right, what's up, buddy? Should be working. Anyone know if league-specific upgrades are coming out? So we should see best of team of the week on Black Friday, which should mean what? Saturday we get the league-specific? I'm not sure though. Mumbo doesn't do... I did all the dishes this week, all right? Don't worry about it. Lumbini, are you wearing a Poland shirt? Yeah, I already said the statement. I respect and love my Mexican brothers, but I don't have a Mexican jersey. So if a Mexican supporter wants to send me a jersey, I would gladly rock it. This is for my Polish twins. corner Polish, so I respect it. Yeah, I told you about the Maniacs, right? I grew up playing football with two Polish twins. One was a goalkeeper and one was a striker. We were on the same team for, I think it was two different clubs. We played at one club together for 3 years, and then another club for two or three, so 6 maybe. The Polish goalkeeper, he was like Campos' height. He was insane the younger we were when it was smaller goals, but then he didn't grow much, so people could chip him easily, but he was super athletic. Does the unassigned glitch still work? Yes. It still works. Red, what's up, buddy? I'll send you one. Hey, I would love that, man. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to send me a kit. Actually, hold on. Carlos, I could give my information to. I don't know if I should. No, it's different than my actual place. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to send a kit or something, feel free to hit me up. I think you do have my info, but if you want to double check, we can. It's still the same place. Just don't put it in chat right now. Yeah, I would need to get an official PO box. Carlos sent me I bought a PS5 off of Carlos, so Carlos knows where I live. Yeah, it works on PS5. I broke my TV because of FIFA. I saw a Saudi Arabian family break their door because they won against Argentina. Is it true you can only leave 100 players in the unassigned thing? Nope. That is it's around that if you don't do the unassigned method. If you do the unassigned method, it's unlimited. It's 6969 Rat Road, Cheesetown, Wisconsin. Dude, don't expose me like that, all right? Sorry, what was that? All silvers were not selling for 250, like 20 seconds for 250. So I was bidding 150, but some masters were bidding 200 on everything. Yeah, I think it was the second goal. A Saudi family was watching in front of their TV, and they scored the game-winning goal. And, like, the whole family gets up, starts screaming, and then one of them goes over to the door, like, rips it off and throws it outside. Do you have to do the unassigned trick every time you log into the game? Yes. So the way I typically do it is if you're going to benefit the most from the unassigned method, you want to make sure you're doing it at the same time. So every single day for the next 128 days, you'll have 5 times you can do it with the position modifier. If you want to do it more than that, you're going to have to find something else to pull. So if we have player picks out, player picks would work. If there's a kit SBC, a kit SBC would work. If there's an objective item in the season, progress, you could do that. You just have to have that item pulled out, and then you can do it again. But the second you log back out and get back on, it'll go away. So make sure you're doing it all in groups. People are bidding 200 all day on silvers. Yeah, they're doing their club stocks. That Saudi second goal was great. I was trying to sleep. I had to get up just to watch the game. Dude, I had a dream that Saudi Arabia won 2-1. And then I realized it wasn't a dream because I set an alarm. And I'll do this sometimes. I'll set an alarm. And after the first alarm goes off, I'll hit the second one without realizing it. And in that process, I guess I subconsciously remembered that Argentina was playing. I checked the score and saw that it was 1-0 because Messi scored the PK. And then I checked a little bit later and it was 2-1. And I was like messaging people in Discord or something while I was still like technically asleep. I don't remember really doing it. Can it be from an objective? Yes. It's not a pack. It has to be an item that's pulled to your unassigned pile. You're the only one of the only traders I see do silvers, but I'm going to commit this time. Let's see if I can make coins. I mean, if it makes you feel better, Apollo, I know me personally. I'm almost on 7 million coins liquid. What have people gotten in chat with silvers? I don't want to be the only one speaking. I know a lot of people have made a lot of money this year off silvers. So it's definitely worked so far. It's going to continue to work. And it's worked in past years too. I don't know if you remember last year, but we had over 10 mil liquid, mainly from silvers. I'm angry I started too late in club stocking. You know, it's not too late. Libs. People can buy libs with their club stock. I'm trying to get rid of mine. From my unassigned pile, at least. But I know the second if I was bidding on them, I would not win a single bid. Alright, what do we got here, buddy? Ooh, we can use this as a TikTok. We're going to do that. We're going to use this as a YouTube short and TikTok for... Let's do it for Thursday. Ready when you are, buddy. Why are you selling? Because I still want to get more silver rares. So I need to get rid of my unassigned so I can still club stock. My son started watching the game in my room at 4 a.m. so I could not really sleep. So yeah, I've been up since 4. Are we the same time zone? Central time? Today was the biggest surprise. Sniping gold commons at 350 to 400 is printing coins at the moment. Oh wait, do you still have to get the swaps or do you have the pack ready to go, buddy? Because your connection is going to give out any minute. You might just want to get right to the pack if it's there. Insta sell for 550. Are you sniping through your squad bench? Saudi Arabia 2, Argentina 1. Yep. Yeah, it's OP sniping that way. It's so quick. It kind of feels illegal. Juarez is Central Time, and El Paso is 1 hour less, due to some political mess. I feel bad for the people in like California out on the West Coast, because Pacific Time is even an hour sooner than that. So like every Prem game, every championship, all those games that have relatively early starts for us in the Americas, even earlier for them. All right, we got an 82 times 20, dudes. What can he get? Come on, buddy. You got this. Good luck, man. I got a feeling it's going to be something good. Neuer, okay. I thought it would be a board, low-key. I was thinking it'd be a board. 90's not bad, but no special card. Unless something could be hidden, but I don't think it can. Oh, no. You got Mendy, at least. Oh no. Oh no. Rip. Ripperoni. At least you got the 5 World Cup players. Maybe you'll get something out of that. What'd you say, bud? You have... Probably have the 84 times 20 times 3 for the stream. Next week? Alright, sounds good, bud. Yeah, we'll be gone until Sunday, just so you guys know. Nice World Cup hero fodder for the SBC coming soon. True. That is a good point. Fraud packs. Boom, 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 boom. What is your guys' hot take or boldest prediction that's World Cup related? I got one. In Group E, which has Spain, Germany, Japan, and Costa Rica, I think Costa Rica is going to beat Japan, tie Spain, and lose to Germany. And have a goal differential that had them skate by in second place and getting out of group. Cheeky little killer novice is going to have over 20 saves made in group play. So many saves he's going to have. So many shots at him too. Jewison Bennett, 5 goals minimum. That one I'm not sure about. He'll get at least 2. I think he'll get a double against Japan. Uruguay will reach the semis. Argentina won't get out of their group. That one's not really a hot take. If they lose one more, they're out. And if they draw, there's a chance they might have to go on goal differential. My boldest prediction is Mumbo's head. Want to buy Brolin? What's the best time to buy? What's his price right now? I'm honestly not trusting the prices of anything until after Black Friday. Even if things go out of packs, I'm not trusting anything. Brazil's getting bounced. Really? I have Brazil winning the tournament. Does club stocking on silvers for 250 have to be popular nations and leagues? Can it be any silvers? It can be any. There's going to be SBCs. What was that? Black Friday road to the FIFA World Cup. Wait. Pause. How can we see that slow down? Starts in 2 days. 19 hours. Okay, so they plan to have at least some content. Wait, hold on. Is that going to be like... Is that a live card too? Is that going to be like the Champions League ones? Go to EA's website. Path to Glory's out right now. It says coming soon. It doesn't have information on there. Oh, wait. Hold on. What is this madness? So it shows what's out right now. Play the FIFA World Cup at no additional cost in EA Sports from November 9th. Play FIFA 23 by January 3rd and get 2 FIFA World Cup history makers. So right now it's Path to Glory. Wait. I didn't see this before. So we have... What are all these different cards? That's the swaps thing. We've seen those card types. Are they gonna have their own like promo cards too, or? Yo, that's getting me excited, man. Hopefully they don't mess that up or screw it up. It's not gonna lie, it's been kind of dead, it feels like. Vaya website de Artis Electrónicos. No bueno, Carlos. Muy mal. We'll get a free in PayPal and Zidane. I would love that. Give me stuff for free. That's all I want. Purple cards is road to the World Cup. So, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it because I'm still confused. So then this next quote-unquote promo would start in 2 days, however many hours. And that's the purple cards that we just saw, or whatever colors those were. And that's going to be kind of like the Champions League cards, but the World Cup version. So both the U.S. and Mexico's next games are the hardest ones, yeah. Which there's like blessing and curses with that. If United States can get a draw against England, all we would have to do is then win. We'd most likely make it through. If we lose against England and goal differential comes into play, the result of Wales versus Iran will be very important to our final game. And the thing that sucks with that is if England beats the United States, they would have 6 points. If, let's say, Iran and Wales tie, they draw, Wales would have 2 points. Iran would have 1. England would automatically get first, which means if it came down to goal differential in the final game, if we tied against Iran and Wales loses against England, goal differential could be the thing that decides whether Wales or United States makes it through. And I'm assuming if that's the case, England wouldn't play as strong of a team when they're versing Wales as they would against the United States. They'd be resting people. Argentina lost? Really? That has to be fake news, Footmaster. No shot. Did they lose? Thought they won today. What to invest in? You should already be club stocked on silver rares, silver commons, bronze rares, all that stuff. If you're not club stocked yet, you're way too late, but we're going to make a video tomorrow for those people who still need a club stock. Yeah, no, I know they lost. I was trolling Footmaster. England B team would beat Wales. No, it's not that the England B team wouldn't beat Wales, but United States would need England to score as many goals as possible against Wales is what I'm saying. And I don't think they would go that route if they're already secured. They wouldn't run up a score. Are any of your American friends interested? all of my American friends that I talk to football about are super heavily invested. My next kind of circle of friends, like my Christian community, some of them are interested, some of them are sports fans, so they're into the sport aspect. Some of them are learning football for the first time. It's really cool. Then some of my other friends just don't give a crap about it, which is what it is. Argentina D team should beat Saudi. Matt, what'd you say, buddy? I don't understand the difference between Path to Glory and Road to the World Cup then. I don't know. Maybe EA makes more money, would be my guess. They can include more different cards instead of multiple teams. Make it seem like they're doing more. Not going to lie, recently, I go on FIFA for 10 minutes before new content. I see what came out, then I jump on Call of Duty. I've kind of been doing that too. And the beauty of that, boys, the beauty of not playing as much FIFA is I've been able to spend more time with family, more time with friends. I've invested a lot more than I typically do because I'll just do my investments and get off the game. So I still make kind of the same amount of coins. We just get them off the investments rather than the straight trading, which we still make a decent amount of straight trading. But I've been playing Call of Duty a little bit. I've been doing career mode. I'm loving career mode right now. I really don't want to stream it, though. I kind of want to keep the Sunderland career mode off of stream. I'm enjoying it a lot, though. We're coming up on... we just got the winter transfer window. It's coming to a close. Ross Stewart's trying to go for the single-season goal-scoring record in the championship. He's currently a little bit below pace. The record's 59 goals in 46 games. He's currently needing to score like 2 a game to get that, so I don't think he will. But we're fighting for automatic promotion and or playoffs. Did the 86 got Trippier? Footmaster is the YouTube embodiment of YouTube Shorts. After game 1, for most teams, England have the best team in my opinion. Dude, England's balling right now. Not gonna lie, they're looking very solid. Trading tips, Footmaster! Exclamation mark trading, buddy. You know the deal. You know the deal. You're selling your position modifiers for 1.9? Yeah, that's crazy. Kane might be out. Kane didn't even score in the first game, though it'll be fine without him. But yeah, that would suck if he's still out for England. I've enjoyed FIFA at all. It's terrible. I've really enjoyed it this year, but not for the things I want to enjoy. Like, I've actually enjoyed Weekend League. I play to 2 wins. So it's like I'm not doing much. I enjoy Div Rivals because I barely play it, but when I do, we're trying to score with Ross Stewart still. Promo packs. We're getting so many new members and recurring members that we're constantly opening the promo packs, and we occasionally pack something, so that's cool. Investments, since we don't have League SBCs, I've just been going crazy on club stock, and we've been able to flip a lot of things. Position modifiers, shadows, you name it. All that's been going really well, but we're missing that repeatable grind. Even the repeatables that come out, like the 80+ double upgrade, it's only here for 48 hours. England don't have the best team when Maguire's playing. Isn't Maguire injured? He might give Trent a chance. We'll see. England will not be fine without Kane. Yeah, I didn't mean to imply, since he didn't score, he didn't help the team at all. Yeah, they will not be as good without Kane up top, obviously, but I think they have enough talent that they'll be able to get past the United States still. But if that makes it a closer game and the United States potentially have a chance to win, then how crazy would Twitter go if the United States beat England? Oh my gosh. International, typically, I could be wrong with this. Debate me if you want. the way international typically goes, especially when you're playing not the best countries consistently, the games slow down quite a bit more. And even when you're playing better countries, I feel like it's still a team game, but it's off of more individualistic efforts because you're not playing with each other 24/7. So you're trying to learn whatever the new system is. And with that limited time, I feel like people typically do what they're used to doing, which I feel like is more individualistic, which slows it down quite a bit. I could be wrong with that, but that's my kind of take. And he has a little bit more protection, too. If they're playing a 5 in the back. But were they not playing a 5 in the back? I think they were playing a 4 in the back last game, weren't they? So Maguire isn't judged by every little thing in England. Yeah, his role's different, too. What they expect from him is different. I feel like the standards people have for Maguire at United, they're just looking for him to fail. Kind of like the standards of Trent on England. They're looking for him to fail. They're also a meme too, so there's good things that come with being a meme, right? Oh, this Vidi card's going to be disgusting. I wonder what other crazy cards we're going to get. It's because he's 80 million. You'd expect him to be world class for United, which he's not. In his defense, though, even in his prime, looking at him in his prime, United paying 80 mil for him when they're used to overpaid for players, I think that's more on United than the actual price tag. I feel like it's very hard for United to have players live up to their price tag when they overpay for almost every player they get. You know. Wait, hold on. Are they not going to come out with cards for the later ones until they know what the round of 16 is and stuff? Like if we're getting, let's say, Path to Glories again, but with a new card type, the Road to the Final, or whatever they call it, Road to the World Cup. Would they? No, they wouldn't wait to the round of 16. We'd get that now. But for the future ones, would they be basing it off the teams that are still remaining and then go from there so they can still get upgraded? If so, we'd get to a point where it'd be a limited pool of cards. Do we think Thiago Silva would get one eventually? That's what I want to know. Or Marquinhos. If they gave Marquinhos or Thiago Silva a card, I'd be really happy. Liverpool were clowned for paying 75 mil for Van Dijk. Yeah, I know. I feel like that's a defender thing too. I feel like when you're paying a lot of money for a defender, I don't know. Do you guys feel like there's different expectations when it comes to playing for the money when it's a defender versus maybe like a midfielder or an attacker? I feel like an attacker can make 10 mistakes a game, but if they put one away or get an assist, it's all forgiven. But if a defender goes a full game with making 0 mistakes, and in the final couple minutes they make 1 mistake and it ends up leading to a goal, it's always remembered. Van Dijk is still a fantastic defender despite the injury. I thought he played relatively well against Senegal. I enjoyed watching him. Played good directional long balls. Very aggressive. Still had some pace to him. Controlling. Set up kind of the back line. Controlled where Nathan would go. Pushed him up a little bit. Aggressive on interceptions. Dropped when needed. Kept a clean sheet. If there's going to be more live cards, I'm going to sell my 10 Nabries for 800k profit and 1.5 mil back in total, invest in more live cards. Do it. An attacker could have 20 shots but scores 3 and no one would care and praise them. A defender could have completed 20 tackles but 3 goals conceded and he'd be slandered. Yeah. But I just feel like that's the role of a defender in general. Like, even when I played, I thought that, where I feel like people got praised for being a midfielder or a striker or a winger, and they wouldn't have to do as much to get praise. But I feel like you had to have a perfect game and keep a perfect clean sheet as a defender to get the same praise, which, that's fine. I personally don't mind when it was me, but when you see defenders who tactically seem great, historically speaking, I've seen them do great things, and then they underperform like Maguire at United, I can see where the frustration comes from. And then you see him play for England. It's probably a confidence thing too, man, honestly. There's probably a confidence where when he plays for England, he knows he's a certain type of player. When he goes to United, the expectations are so high, and he knows he's going to get slandered. It probably gets to him a little bit. Probably like how now Trent might be going through some stuff with his defending, where Trent could have a really good game, put in a lot of good crosses, get a couple of assists, be locked on defense, but then one time he leaves a guy open, he'll get slandered for it. I think goalkeeper's the hardest position. They don't get the props they deserve. I agree with that. I think goalkeeper is one of the hardest positions. I also think we're coming to an age of football where there's now different things expected from goalkeepers, where they almost have to revolve around the playing style of the team. Gone are the days of you being a goalkeeper who's like a shot stopper, or you being a goalkeeper who can play great long balls and start a counterattack. Now are the days where you have to be a goalkeeper, you have to have that trait, and you got to be able to play out of the back. You got to be able to be a sweeper keeper. Pappas trusts in Trent. Southgate doesn't. True. Everybody's probably going to go up even more. How much is he right now? Hello? If it lagged, refresh. Gretzka looks insane. He's 158. Two PTG Nabries at 65,000. Can't wait for that profit when I sell tomorrow before the game. I feel like the hype for these is a lot more than the ones to watches. I feel like the ones to watches really haven't rose. I know Brazil doesn't play till Thursday, so there's still time. But still, it feels completely different. Yeah, we had 5 Antonys. We sold 1 so we could make more investments. We're holding the other 4. He's already pushing close to 400k, so that's good. Let's actually check his exact price right now. Yeah, there's less and less up for 400k and under, which is good. One question, how do you check if an SBC has come out? If it's increased your silver price, you just check the price one by one. So that's a really good question. I typically go to the SBC to see if it gives us hints at what might be up in value. So for example, if I'm looking at, let's say this FIFA World Cup challenge just came out, right? It hasn't, but let's assume it just did. I would then go to the FIFA World Cup challenge and I'd see what it's looking for. So this, you need first owner players 2, France players minimum of 1. So already in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I need to check French players. I see the amount of leagues, max of 3. So I know French players from similar leagues is going to be important. I know League 1's probably going to be used. If it's an 80 rated, but you can get away with using silvers, that second division of France football, I feel like is going to be used. And then some other off league potentially too. Players from the same country, region, minimum of 2. So I know a lot of people are going to want to use the same kind of nations. So in my head, I'm already starting to think, okay, maybe there's going to be different nations within that league that would also have a lot of value. And then you can go off of positions. I'm looking to see if you need rares. This one doesn't say you need rares, but I would check for that. So then I would start doing my kind of research on it. So then I might start going to my club and be like, okay, let's just look at French player prices in general. How much are my French cards going for? And typically you'll notice if they start rising because their price goes up. So if I went to my club right now and went to France, I can kind of get a look and be like, okay, is Lafont higher than normal? Okay, he has a 700 bid. What kind of buy now does he have? Maybe he's pushing 1,000. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. I'll go to my commons. Be like, okay, right mid's needed in that solution. Looks like he has a 1,700 bid right now. Might be smart for me to sell for 1,700. Let's do that. How about the CDM? I think a CDM was needed. But he's less than 700, so we're going to hold for now. Bonza, is he worth anything? He might be like 700. We'll hold him. Thomas, around 700 as well. We'll kind of go through this way. Then here, we got a Bard. He's from League 1. He has a bit of value to him, so we're going to put him up for, let's say, 1,700. Then I'd start going through, like, my silver rares. I know rares weren't needed as much, but, you know, this could be one we could get 800 out of. Now, the question I have is if I see a price like 800, I'm saying to myself, you know what? Even though that would be good profit now on this, I feel like there could be an SBC coming out during Black Friday that would make top nations rise a lot more and need a certain amount of rares. Like, I believe the past 2 years we've had an SBC where you needed 11 rares. So the whole rare market just shot up like crazy. Bermobo, not going to lie, with these results, it might not be safe selling Antony during the game. I think before might be it. Like, imagine Antony was Argentinian. We lost so much. Yes and no. Here's my thoughts on this. I feel like Antony's value right now, pushing 400K. I feel like that is part hype and part of value for the card if it goes to 86. So if he got to upgrade to an 86 or an 85, whatever it would be, I still think there would be a need for Antony, since he would be a higher rated now. He's a Brazilian winger or midfielder in the Prem. He has good skill moves. He'd have better stats. And Brazil would for sure win a game out of the 3 games, at least. Right? Now the question is, if they get scored on, let's say it's like the France situation, they get scored on early, his price might drop. If Brazil win, though, he'd push up. Yep, exactly. But let's say hypothetically they lose. Let's say Brazil loses. If I have over 500K I'm chilling on, and his price goes down, I'm going to just buy at least one in the dip. Plus 2, I don't really care if I lose coins or make coins on them. It's more of an experiment to see what happens. So if we do end up losing like 100K per card and it doesn't rebound, I'm fine with that. We'd lose max and then 400K. If it goes up 100K a piece, I'm making max 400K. So it's not make or break one way or another. That's like a day of really good selling silvers. I would probably, I don't know what price I would sell it though. That's the thing. Like, I wouldn't care to take a little bit of profit. I almost just want to see if he'd go crazy up. Sell before the game, pray they concede, buy 10. Dude, imagine. Yeah, dude. The thing about France versus Brazil that you guys have to realize, if you look at the French team, they have injuries, right? Benzema's out and Nkunku's out. But if you look at their defense, besides Pavard, they had Lucas Hernandez in originally, then they switched to Teo. But if you look at their center back situation, you have people, if you look at the midfield, Tukameni, you have people who this is their first World Cup. They have established themselves as great players at the clubs they're at. They've proved they can, at the club level, play at an extremely high level. But international play is something completely different. So, it would make sense if they're a little shaky playing with each other, on top of the fact that they just won the World Cup last time around. So they have that target on their back. Brazil, on the other hand, is coming in, I feel like, with a way more experienced squad. They do have some young players too who are already showing talent at the international level. Have a bunch of options at every position on the field, where I feel like, especially defensively, they have Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Militao. They have, did they have Diego Carlos, or is he out injured? They got enough depth back there in leadership where they can keep a clean sheet. You have Ederson. You have, is Ederson the starting goalkeeper? Is Ederson going to be starting? Brazil's defense isn't good. Just letting y'all know. See, that is a valid point. I feel like they're a lot stronger at center back than they are at the fullback position. So if they lose possession in the midfield and they get countered down the wing, whipping in crosses, I feel like there could be some opportunities there. But I feel like aerially, Brazil's pretty good in the air, where they could stop a lot of those crosses. Or Allison. Yeah, Allison would be the other one. Who's the third goalkeeper Brazil took? Let's see. What's Brazil's group, by the way, as well? They're in Group G. So they have Cameroon, Serbia, Switzerland. So they're playing Serbia first. Serbia is probably going to be the hardest test for them when it comes to their defense. Because Serbia, out of the three teams, I feel like has the best attack. Now the question is Vlahovic going to show up at an international stage? How's he going to do? I had so many players. Jovic, Tadic, Ilic, Mitrovic, Vlahovic. They got a lot of attacking options. It's Neto. Ederson is not as good as Allison. City fans would agree. Well, it depends on the play style of Brazil, too. I don't know how Brazil's play style is out of the back, and how Allison or Ederson would fix into that. I would have to see them play for the first game to kind of see the ebbs and flows of it. Mitrovic and Vlahovic up top is chaos ball, bro. You throw in like Tadic on the wing, that could get scary. Linkovic, Savic as well. Got some good options. I feel like if there's an area I need to research more, I feel like I really need to dive into Asian football from a league perspective, like all the different Asian leagues, from the Aussie League, the A-League, all the way up to like the K-League and stuff. Because I feel like there's so many Asian teams that on paper, rating-wise, player name recognition-wise, you wouldn't think they're that good. But actually have a bit of depth and have proven themselves. Like, didn't Qatar... I feel like Qatar had a better team a couple years ago when they won the... what do you call it? What's the competition in Asia? Kostic probably start over Tadic. Yeah. Depending on the formation. Could you have one on each side? Or would they both want to be left? Think Serbia is going to do well. Vlahovic, Mitrovic, Kostic, Tadic, Milinkovic, Savic. Yeah. Asian Super Cup? It might be. I'm not sure. All I do know is recently, whatever the competition they did recently with two separate groups, Saudi came out on top of their group over some decent teams. What are we grinding? I'm trying to get to the 80 plus double upgrades, but I have way too many libs left over, so I'm trying to get rid of them quickly. Why are you selling libs at mid price? Because I want to get the 80 plus packs, and I want to invest in more silver rares. We just over-invested in libs. It seems like I don't have enough time to get out of them. How long you on for today? Another 20 minutes, and then we're gone. So once I'm out of these libs, I don't think I'm going to get out of them in the next 20 minutes or so. My plan is then tomorrow, in the car, I'm going to do a bunch of silver rare investing, silver common investing, while I'm watching football matches. I believe I'll be able to catch the second half of the Costa Rican game against Spain. I'll be able to watch the other Group E game. I think that's at 7 a.m., the Germany-Japan one. That'll be a good one. Might as well quick sell. Here, let's do it to like 3 pages. Let's do some math real quick. How many coins am I missing out on? So if I did 50 across for 300. Minus 12, 1, 8. I'm missing out on like 2K. Yeah, good call, bro. I'm curious how many I have left, though, because I had well over 1,000. Is there any way to check how many silvers you have? Yeah, if you go to, whether you're on console or if you're on console, just go to your club through the transfer list. Go to transfer list. You can go to quality silver and you just go over page by page. You count the amount of pages, and then it's 10 per page. Or you go to the web app companion app. It's 20 per page when you put in silvers. You count how many pages there is. What are the lowest buy nows for silver rares right now if libs are in the dirt? Are silver rares still selling for 300? He's here, boys. Yes, if you go to the web app, there's a video out there somewhere. I don't know whose video it is. There's someone who shows you how you can use inspect to see the total number of your unassigned pile. They're going for 350 in 55 minutes. Wait, they're going for 350. Why are libs insta-sell for 300 then? That makes no sense. I guarantee you the second I'm out of the libs, they're going to do that. Alright, so since we have 20 minutes, once I'm out of these, we'll make some 80 plus double upgrades. Sound good? This feels illegal what I'm doing. I'm not happy with doing this. Knowing how much these libs are going to be with an SBC. How much time we put into bidding. But we have so much other stuff we need to do still. And this was over, what, like a 2-day span? And we've already sold hundreds. So is 350 a good pickup? I would try to win anything under 70 rated for 250, I bet. Completely forgot he was here. We got the Gakpo now. Imagine if I quick sold without looking. That would have been bad. Yeah, it literally looks criminal. I hate that I'm doing this. But I have to. Cristiano Ronaldo is confirmed to have left United. Yep. What? Wait, hold on. I'm going to get conspiracy theories here. I don't actually believe this. But have you ever seen the people who are like making TikToks about the Ten Hag masterclass? The masterclass of... why are you quick selling? Are you trying to get more silver rares? Yes. And we're trying to open packs. One more question, then coming home. To get on console, is there any glitches to open packs with unassigned items? Nope. You can't be unassigned if you want to open a pack, which is another reason why I want to get rid of that right now. Yeah, I need a club stock. So, to club stock, I need to get rid of the unassigned. So I could see the cards I'm trying to club stock. Otherwise, those duplicates would have just sat there. Glazers ready to open and sell United? Hear me out, hear me out. Ronaldo loves United. United wants Ronaldo. I don't actually believe this. Ronaldo is getting a lot of money at the club. And he wasn't providing the value of his contract. So what better way to get out of a contract that is hurting the team you love, the club you love, and the management you don't stand for with the Glazers, than to terminate your contract. Glazers now looking to potentially sell. And then at some point, you could get a new contract for Ronaldo. For way less money. And then have the ability to buy better players around him. Hey! With the Poland shirt, we pack them. That sucks. I have so many packs open. Might have to quick sell like you're doing. Yeah. Does suck. He meant, okay. Let's be fair, Footbeast. Lewandowski did miss a pen, but you should not refer to it as he missed a pen. Ochoa was in goal. You expect Ochoa to save a penalty during a World Cup. It's Ochoa. You gonna invest in gold commons for Friday? If we're able to, that is. They're gonna be still up in price probably. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my hands on them. He sold the pen then. Alright, what do we still have? What are the promo packs in the shop? We have a 50k pack. Okay. Is Dante here? We owe Dante a 50k pack. My question is for you, Mumbo, and everyone here. Where's Ronaldo going to go? Will he go to Sporting? See if your card can make a penalty. I think World Cup will depend on where he goes. If he has a fantastic World Cup, I think it means he'll go to a top league where he could be on a top team and prove that he still belongs in the Champions League. If he has a horrible World Cup, I think at that point, he goes back to his childhood club and you're wrapping up your career. Who knows, though? 50k back, come on. Oh, no, that's never good when you see Spain. Not many valuable Spain players right now. Fleming, okay. Get at least 20% of the pack back. It was a better save than a bad strike, in my opinion. I completely agree. Yeah. 100%. Dude, listening to the Mexican commentators say Cash's name was hilarious. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. Matty Cash. I mean, realistically, if we're being honest, Ronaldo's career is far from over. If he's done with, if it's his last World Cup and he wants to, let's say, retire from international play, he could literally go to the MLS, make so much money off of sponsorships. He could potentially own a club too. He could do so many things. He could go back to childhood club. There's so many options. He's far from done if he doesn't want to be. The question is, where should he be? What happened to Messi today? I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch Messi lose. Messi was responsible for one of the goals. He turned the ball over, which led to the counter of them getting scored on. Went back to sleep when the game ended. Oh no, everyone's already investing. Oh no. Did I miss the window? I have most of them, but... I joined Bale's team, and they build a team with Messi, Ronaldo, and Bale. Dude, that'd be crazy. Bro, what's up, buddy? You're bidding 300? If I'm going to bid 300, I might as well do that on the higher rated cards, right? Because you already know they go for $350 within the hour. I don't know how stocked I am with the high-end ones versus the lower-end ones. So I guess we'll see. Has an engine on that dude. Props to that, man. I feel like most of these would go for 400, would they not? Right now? Maybe not. Okay. We're doing this for club stock. We're not doing this to make as many coins as we can. Remember that. We're club stocking and selling for minimum profit. The ones we don't have. Club stocking and selling for minimum profit. Club stocking and selling for minimum profit with duplicates. So I can actually win thousands and not get outbid. Plus, I want to get rid of as many coins as possible. True. Those are some fantastic points to bring up. All right, my goal is to get over 5,000 cards in my club by tomorrow. I think we're only like 300 away from that. Scamacca. Did you see that Italy lost Austria? All right. 39 cards right here, if they've expired by now. How many dupes? Only 13 dupes, boys. Why did I do that? What am I doing? Don't quick sell. We got plenty of room to go, it looks like. Now, we got to be careful. What are we listing for? It's 71s that go to a 300 by now. For the lowest. So you got to make sure you list them to 350. That's annoying. All right. Let's do one more round. Any last questions or anything? I'll say it again. This will be the last FIFA stream you see from me until probably Sunday. Okay? We are going to be out of town, so we won't be able to stream until then. We might do an IRL stream, but don't get your hopes up for that. We'll have a how to invest for Black Friday video go up tomorrow, showing you how to club stock if you still haven't. We'll have some sort of YouTube short and TikTok, at least one of them, go up when we're gone as well. How many cards do you think you have before Black Friday? I want to have 5K by tomorrow. But then when tomorrow hits, I want to be pushing 6K. So, like, by the end of the night tonight, going into tomorrow, I want to be on 5K, which is only, like, 270 more in my club, I think. And then I want to put another gear into it. Look for those areas where I might not have a lot of cards in. And really start pushing. I know with commons, I would get so many more in our club if I went for commons. The thing is, though, I don't care what price commons get to. At this moment, I don't want to overpay on the low end, if that makes sense. I know eventually common golds will drop back down. So I don't want to have a full club full of common golds for like 500, 600 coins in hopes that they go up super high. Because the thing is, if they go up, if common golds raise, other stuff is going up too. So if I can use a top nation gold common because it's 3K, there's probably a top nation silver common that's 3K as well. Do we get flash SBCs on Saturday and Sunday or just Friday? I don't know what they did in the past with other days. Black Friday is the main day I'm paying attention to. It could be possible they completely change it this year and have content all the way through. Typically, you have Black Friday be the day with all the flash SBCs and the flash promo packs. And then you have the best of Team of the Week starting with the repeatables for like Saturday. All right, but thank you for chilling, dudes. If you did enjoy the stream, do me a favor, smack the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to continue club stocking off a stream. Yeah, hit me up on Discord if you have any questions. I should be in Discord quite a bit when I am gone because I'll still have access to that stuff. I just won't be out of streaming setup. 50K, which I invest in. We'll make a video for tomorrow on that, Jimmy. We're going to walk you through all the things you should be doing to be ready for Black Friday. All right, we'll see you then. God bless. Take it easy. Peace.